So in the last class, I had plotted this the 3 points x plus for the line x plus 3 is equal to 0. These are the plottings here that I have done. Okay, and I have joined these 3 points with the help of a straight line. What I saw was that this line was not only perpendicular to the x-axis, but it was always parallel to the y-axis. Okay, it was parallel to the y-axis, and it is at a distance of 3 units from the y-axis. And if you see, 3 units is in the negative direction of y. Okay, so this is your minus 3. So if you have to plot, as I was mentioning last time, let's say if you have to plot x is equal to plus 4. Let me do this once again. Suppose if you have to plot this line, x is equal to plus 4, then how will you plot this line? What you will do is, even if you do, even if you are not getting the points, you simply take 1 unit distance here, 2 units, 3 units, and 4 units, because this is x is equal to plus 4. That is why you are moving in the positive direction of x. And now, once you have moved 4 units, you now draw your line here. That is parallel to the y-axis. Okay, so this line represents your x is equal to 4. X is equal to plus 4, because this is plus 4 units from the x-axis, the y-axis in fact, and it is parallel. So any straight line which is of the form x is equal to a, x is equal to a can take any value, will always be parallel to the y-axis. X is equal to a. So please note, x is equal to a, any straight line x is equal to a will be parallel to the y-axis and at a distance of a units. Now depending on the sign of a, you will move in whatever direction. A units from the y-axis. Okay, so if x is equal to plus 4, you will move in the positive direction and draw a line that is parallel to the y-axis. If x is equal to minus 3, then you will move 3 units in the negative direction and draw a line parallel to the y-axis. Any questions relating to this? Any question? No question? So let us see the next line here. Let us try to plot the next line. What was my next line? My next line here was y minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, and what are the points that I had got? I had got these points. Minus 1, 2, 0, 2, and 1, 2. Let us plot these points. Minus 1, 2. So minus 1, 2 will be this point. Okay, so let us write minus 1, 2. Fine. Next point here is 0, 2. 0, 2 means 0 and then a 2 here. So this will be your point 0, 2. The next point is 1, 2. So 1, 2 will be here. 1, 2. Now what you do is you join this again. You join these 3 points, and what you will see here is if you join these 3 points, you will see that this straight line is now parallel to the x-axis. What is the equation of this line? Y is equal to 2. Okay, so this line here is parallel to the x-axis. So now again what you see here is that the equation of the line was y is equal to plus 2, right? So what I did was, since the equation of the line was y is equal to plus 2, I moved simply 2 units in the positive direction. I moved in this direction, positive direction of y, 2 units. And I drew the line parallel to the x-axis. Similarly, if I have to draw without even plotting, suppose if I have to draw the line, suppose if I tell you draw the line y is equal to minus 5 or let's say y is equal to minus 4. Y is equal to minus 4. Then how will you draw the line? What you will do is, see, here we have a minus 4 here. So what I'll do is this line will definitely be parallel to the y-axis. But in which direction? It will be in the negative direction of y. So what you will do is you will take 4 units distance from here without even plotting the points. What you will do is you will take 4 units distance from here in the negative direction of y, 4 units, and then you draw a line parallel to the x-axis. That's it. So without even plotting, I have got the line y is equal to minus 4. Any question with this? So note number 2 is y is equal to b will be parallel to the x-axis, and all this we are going to use. So please take a note of all this. We are going to use all this later on. And at a distance of p units from the x-axis. Okay. So this distance is your 4 units in the negative direction because y is equal to minus 4. So these two important notes. Okay. So we have drawn 2 lines here. Okay. We have drawn 2 lines here. Let us now plot the third line. Plot the point for the third line. The third line, what are the coordinates here? For the third line, the coordinates are 0, 4, 3, 4 and 4, 1.3. So let us plot 0, 4 first. 0, 4 will be this point. So this point is your 0, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4 is your point. 3 units here and 4 units here. So 3, 4 is this point. 3, 2 is the point, not 3, 4. Yes, we have got y is equal to 2. This point is 3, 2. Because see, for x is equal to 3, we have got y is equal to 2. So therefore, 3, 2 is this point here. Okay, so this is my point. Say 3, 2. Okay, and the third point is 4, 1.3. Now, 4, 1.3, how will you plot? So 4 units, x-axis, I'm here right now. Okay, so now from here, I'll move vertically in the positive direction of y, 1.3. So 1 is clearly here, right? Now if you move 0.3 units from here. So how do I move 0.3 units from here? See, how much is 1 division here? How much is 1 division? We have taken 10 divisions is equal to 1 unit. So 1 division is 0.1. That means 1.3 will be 3 divisions from here. 1, 2 and 3 divisions. So this is your point 4, 1.3. Any problem with this plotting? Any question or any problem with this plotting? No problem. Now what we do is you join this with the help of a straight line. Okay. You join this with the help of a straight line. And you extend this line so that they intersect. Okay. So that is what our line is. And you write the equation of this line. The equation of this line is 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. We write this as 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. That's it. We have drawn the 3 lines. Let us now see what the question here is. Write down the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines. So what is the triangle formed by these lines? This is the triangle formed by the 3 lines. Right? This triangle. Let us call the vertices A, B, C. Let us call this A. Let us call this B. And let us call this C. So what are the vertices of the triangle? If you see A, actually this has gone out of my graph sheet here. But if you see in this graph, this is my point A. This point is my A here. And what are the coordinates of the point A? Coordinates of point A, how will I get? See, This is minus 3 units I have moved, and I have moved how many units? I have moved 6 units in the positive direction of y. Therefore, what should be the coordinates of A? Coordinates of A should be minus 3, 6. Because I have moved minus 3 units in this direction. In fact, 3 units in the negative direction of x. And this is your plus 6. Because I have moved 6 units in the positive direction of y. Therefore, the coordinates of A is minus 3, 6. Let us see what the coordinates of the other vertices are. Next, this vertex, B. What is this vertex? This vertex, if you see, is how many units from here? 3 units from here. In fact, minus 3, right? And from here, how many vertically, how much units are you moving? You're moving 1 unit, 2 units. So what should be the coordinates of this? You're moving plus 2 units. So what should be the coordinates of this? Coordinates of B should be minus 3, 2. Okay. So I've got, let us write it here. A is minus 3, 6. B is minus 3, 2. And find the coordinates of C. You know the coordinates of C already. The coordinates of C is 3, 2. That's it. These are the 3 vertices of the triangle. So first question answered. Okay, now let us see the next question. The next question is, okay, that's it. You just have to find the vertices of the triangle. You have found the vertices of the triangle. Now my question is, if you had to find out the area, then how would you find out the area? Can anyone tell me how to find out the area? No one can tell me. Can anyone tell me how to find out the area? Area of this triangle will be half base into height. Half into base is BC and the height is AB. And the height is AB. And the base, what is the length of the base here? If you see, this length is how much? 3 units. And this length is how much? 3 units. So the base is 6 units. And what about the height? What about this height here? This height here is, this is 3 units. And this is 6 units. So this has to be 6 minus 3 equal to 3 units. This is 3. So this is, or you can count from here also. This is 1 unit. This is 2 units. And this is, oh, this is 6 minus 2. This is 3 units. And this is 4 units. So this is 4. So the height is 4, not 3. Okay. So now you can cancel here. Get 12 square units. The area. This was an extra question. Okay. Now the next one, the next graph is also an important graph because it is important in what sense? The equations. If you see the equations in this graph, you have to you get to learn certain things from this. Okay, so let's see what this question states. Find graphically the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by the lines y is equal to 0, y is equal to x, and 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. Okay, so how should I proceed with this? Now look, first of all, the lines are y is equal to, let us write the lines. What are the lines here? The lines are y is equal to 0. This is the first line. Next line is y is equal to x. And the third line is 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. This is the third. Okay. So now from 1, you have only y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 if you have x, y. So y is equal to 0, y will remain 0 throughout. You can take any value of x. Okay, so what are the coordinates? The coordinates are -1, 0, 0, 0, and 1, 0. Okay, so these are the coordinates. So let us plot these coordinates. Let us see. -1, 0. This point is -1, 0. The next coordinate is 0, 0. 0, 0 is the origin. This is your 0, 0. And finally 1, 0. 1, 0 is your this point. So therefore, what do you see? You see that y is equal to 0. All the points are, if you join these points, this comes out to be the x-axis only, right? The point to be noted that the equation of the x-axis is y is equal to 0. The equation of the x-axis is y is equal to 0. Similarly, equation of the y-axis is x is equal to 0. Okay. So if you have to, if you are plotting x is equal to 0, then this will be your y-axis. This point. Okay. This will be your y-axis. Okay. So we have plotted the first line. Let's see the next line. Next line is also very important. So from 2. Y is equal to x. Whatever value of x you take, that will be your value of y. If you're taking x as -1, 0, and 1, y will also be -1, 0, and 1. So what are the points here? -1, -1, 0, 0, and 1, 1. So let us plot. You can take any value you want of x and y. As I told you, I prefer -1, 0, and 1. So -1, -1 will be this point. -1, -1. The next point is 0, 0, and 1, 1. So 0, 0 is plotted. This is the origin. And 1, 1 will be this point. So now you join this. Okay, with the help of a scale, you join these 3 points and you extend it. Okay. So this is your y is equal to x. What you see about this line is, and you write the equation also here. This is your line y is equal to x. This is your line y is equal to 0 that we just draw. Okay, the x-axis. So what you see, what is special about the line y is equal to x? What is special about the line y is equal to x is that this line will make an angle of 45 degree with the x-axis, and this line will also make an angle of 45 degree with the y-axis. That is special about the line. Okay. Remember, the line y is equal to x. The line y is equal to x makes an angle of 45 degree with the x and y axis each. Okay, with both. So this line will make an angle of 45 degree with the x-axis and also with the y-axis. That is the speciality of the line y is equal to x. So what are the 4 things that we have learned? The 4 things that we have learned till now is that the line x is equal to a will always be parallel to the y-axis and at a distance of a unit from the y-axis. The line y is equal to b will be parallel to the x-axis and at a distance of b units from the x-axis. B unit, the sign of b will determine which direction. Okay, in the upper side of the x-axis or the lower side of the x-axis. And we also learned that the equation of the x-axis is y is equal to 0, and the equation of the y-axis is x is equal to 0. And just now we saw that the line y is equal to x is equally inclined to the x and the y axis. That is, it makes 45-degree angle here and it makes 45-degree angle here also. Okay, so these points that we have learned. Okay, please remember these, the whatever examples I have done. If you do these examples, you will be very thorough with the straight lines. And now finally, third line from 3. You write y in terms of x, so you get y is equal to 10 minus 2x by 3. Okay, and you plot the points and you see the point, what points you are getting here, x, y. You take various values of x and y. I have taken minus 1, 2 and minus 4. Minus 1, 2 and minus 4, and the corresponding values of I, because for other values, for 0 I was getting a fractional value. See, if you put 0 you get 10 by 3, which is fractional, so I avoided that value. So I have taken minus 1, 2 and 4. Okay, and the corresponding value that I got was 4, 2, 6. 4, 2 and 6. Now I plot these points. So what are the points here that I'm getting? I'm getting minus 1, 4. I'm getting 2, 2, and I'm getting minus 4, 6. That's it. So minus 1, 4. So minus 1, 4 will be your this point. Minus 1, 4. 2, 2 will be this point here. So this is your point 2, 2. And minus 4, 6. Minus 4, 6 will be, in fact, I am doing it in this graph paper, so it will go out of the graph paper. But anyway, minus 4, 6 will be somewhere over here. Okay, minus 4 and then 5 and somewhere over here. Okay, minus 4, 6. So now you join these 3 points with the help of a scale. Extend this line. Okay, so these 3 are the lines that you are getting. The next question here is, find the area of the triangle formed by the lines. What is the area of the triangle formed by the, which triangle is formed by the lines? Let's see. So uh, you have this straight line. Okay, this straight line you have this straight line, and you have this straight line. So 3 lines, and this is the triangle that is formed by the lines. You need to find out the area of this triangle. This triangle. Okay. So what is the area of this triangle? Let us call the vertices of this triangle as ABC. So this is your A, this is your B, and this vertex is your C. Okay. And what are the lengths? This is your height then. This will become your height. What is the height of this triangle? The height of this triangle is 2 units. And what is the base of this triangle? The base of this triangle is this length, right? So what is the base of this triangle? The base of this triangle is 5 units, right? Because it meets here. This point is 5, 0. This is 5 units. So what is the area of this triangle? Half into base into height. So this is 5 square units. Okay. And this is what I have got. 5 and 2 units. Yes. So and height I have got at 3.3. Base I have got 3.3. I think this should be 5 units. Okay. I think this should be 5 units. There's a mistake here. The area should be 5 square units. Okay, please make this correction. So the area of this will be 5 square units, area of this triangle. Any questions? No questions? Then I stop here for today. This